Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Tiabu, and I am back for Retro Monday OVAdrive on a Tuesday. I felt really sick yesterday, so I delayed this by one day because Mushishi has ended and this slot is open, so I just pushed it back by one day. Poll for the Mushishi slot should go up next week, so check that out if you're down. But anyway, we are going to watch some Giant Robo, the OVA, the animation, The Day the Earth Stood Still, the animation, the OVA. Last week we had a nice little chunk of recap that was actually pretty well done, and then some new Wuxia heroes arrived to join the scene and fight Alberto the Impact, and that was pretty cool. They're totally new and completely distinct and different. Also, I misgendered one of the characters. I didn't realize that the blue person was female. Had no idea. No way to know that, but that happens. And then Robo burst free from his confinement area thing, launchpad, and fought against Ivan and his own giant robot in order to save his boy. In the process, everyone was left basically weaponless and unable to do anything to prevent Ivan from doing stuff. And Shizuma, in a moment of confusion, sacrificed himself by grabbing the third prototype Shizuma drive and shoving it into a vehicle, causing it to light up and setting into motion a chain of events that seems to be shaping the future of this world. He rendered all the drives in the immediate area completely failing, mimicking to some extent the tragedy of Bashtarl, and in the process does sacrifice himself completely, and Dr. Shizuma is no more. So the one dude who has real insight into how these things work and how to like fix this problem is now gone, and we're sort of left hanging and having to figure this out on our own, classic mentor death hero style, which is pretty perfect. We got some more information about the true nature of the tragedy of Bashtarl and the true nature of BF Big Fire's real motivations, or at least the motivations of some of the people at the top, which seem to be primarily revenge for the way that the Bashtarl incident happened and the way that Vogler has been sort of treated by the media and by, like, history, as well as the sort of wiping out of most of the information about that tragedy and the potential danger that some of the Shizuma drives may possibly sort of seem to have, even though most of them don't have it. But the other thing that occurred when Shizuma dropped that drive is that he activated the Vogler Ball, a giant floating orb with a big eye on it that seems to be stealing a lot of power and causing a lot of destruction. Ivan, Alberto, and Ko Enshaku managed to escape, and we learned that Robo is the one who is chosen and is the one robot that can continue working, because his internal power source is, in fact, old school nuclear, which is pretty fucking cool. So now our whole squad has the MacGuffin, the third Shizuma drive that they would need in order to reenact the tragedy of Bashtarl fully. We have to keep it out of the hands of Big Fire, and we have the boon of having Robo still active and capable of acting even in zones where Shizuma drives don't work, which is pretty fucking rad and a great piece of storytelling, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we do next. So far, Giant Robo, the animation, the OVA, The Day the Earth Stood Still, the OVA, the animation has been fucking sick, and I love it to pieces. It's super pretty, and the animation's dope, and the ideas are amazing, and Go is awesome, and I love Robo, and he is a good little boy who is also a big fucking boy. Full Iron Giant love style. Really not looking forward to the eventuality of Robo probably dying at the end, because that makes sense. Yeah, there are a ton of crazy characters, ton of ridiculous scenes, really, really good production, great music, great sound design, just a fantastic show, full stop. I'm super into it and enjoying the hell out of it, and I'm really looking forward to watching another episode. So let's go ahead and do that and watch episode 3. I've got it up and ready to go. There'll be 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, beep beep timer to count you down, and early access on Patreon if you want to check that out. It's linked in the describble-dee-doo. Beep beep timer. Let's get into episode 3 of Giant Robo. I fucked something up. I have to redo this. Beep beep timer. Mm-hmm. Fully Gundam. What's it even doing in there? I don't know. Big fire. Gotta change that salute, guys. Really not good for optics. Alright, we still keep seeing all these dope-ass robots that we have not yet seen. And it's pretty dope. That one's kinda dumb. Hey-ya, wah, hi. Yo, ho, yo, yo, pow, pow. What up? Hmm. Does he really command it? Go. Fucking sick. Every time I see that cut, I am amazed by it. It's so cool. It's so cool. I want a Robo. I also haven't been able to find nearly as much like promo art and merch for Giant Robo as I wish I could find. Because I would buy Robo merch for sure. And I don't buy merch. The night 3 days after. Okay. So it's not specifically a 7-day period. Or maybe it is. That is a really cool, like, ripple effect on a water. Whoa. Whoa. That is a giant, big, dirigible war machine thing. Not everyone. It's a little spooky, for sure. But we've seen what Shizuma drives can do, so it's not that, like, freaky, right? Like... But he's super dead. Oh, some different professor, not Dr. Shizuma. Oh. Vogler must have built it? I really like the use of the fan to frame that. Ooh, Ginray feels a lot about this. Cool reflection. Wow, and then the flash of the spotlight. Hmm. Flashback. Hmm. Interesting that we're doing a somewhat Christian-styled funeral. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fully world-changing. Alright, that's a super cool boat ship thing. What the fuck? That's dope as hell. Dropping him into the water. Yeah. Good. Let's go, Daisaku. Oh, the mechanical stuff is all the shot. Sick. These backgrounds, too. The water background, the other water background, this one with the angel rays through and the clouds. These are sick. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just hitting big spaces. It's moving fast. Just in a couple of days? Oh, dude, that background as well. Yeah, it's super bad. Of course, you can't get food to anybody. For sure. Solar and fossil fuels. Now it's heading toward Asia, right? Uh-oh. The day the Earth stood still indeed. Wow. Hmm. Why? Because of Robo? Blip, 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 blip. Okay. What is that? Symphogear? Kadinger? Is it Kadinger? Okay. And now that becomes obvious. Also can turn into a horse, which is dope. Seems clear. But it's nuclear. Yes. Hello. Wow, what an entrance. What a fucking entrance. Holy shit. My boy. Dope as hell. What's up? What up? Oh, not you. What? Yeah, you also got skipped over, my dude. Wait a second. What about Robo? What about my robot? Aha. Stay here. Oh, matches. Cool. Fuck! No. Literally our only hope, you ding dong. You made a cool entrance. You can't say that shit. No. And everyone who would help him or argue for him gets moved away to do the thing, right? Dude, that sucks. Oh, what a cool shot. He's nuclear. He's dangerous. He's dangerous. Oh my god, what a cool little background animation. And the door closes. Damn, dude. What the fuck? Is that Ivan? Yeah. Uh-huh. Brilliant. Zoom. Dude, that background, what the fuck? Which part? Yes, what is the purpose? Sekai Seifuku. Wow. Right. Dude, what is this background as well? And this, like, glow on everything. It's so sick. Whoa. Whoa, dude. That seems dangerous. Hmm. Eh? Huh? What was down there? Was it the... Oh, no! No! Not Mr. Sneaky. Okay, he's fine. Sweet. That was a cool scene. What is this background? Ooh, sad Daisaku in the corner. Bling, 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 boom. That's so sick. Oh, that's a cool design for a chopper. Of course it is. Robo! Go! I miss the sound of your go. I want to hear it again. He's got to save the day, right? Like, whoa. Whoa. Truly. I don't have to explain myself. Yeah, he just wants to go. Ooh. Mm-hmm. You scared? Boy! Right. He could explode. Oh man, stop fucking with my hair. Yeah, the intro said so. Dude, this space, this area is amazing. It's dangerous, though. This is the order. Ugh. God, such tense. Much anger. Ah, fuck you, man. You don't have to babysit me. Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you, better brother. And Daisaku alone. Yeah. Cool transition. Because he's dope. Hmm? Hey, what up? Keeping you safe. I'm wondering if that's the plan here from the HQ as well. I just don't know. Hmm. That's true. In Bashtarl, right? Yeah. Bad place. The professor? Who's your father? Just zoning out thinking about the past. She Vogler's kid? No way. Does that mean that the other guy, Genya, is also... Oh. Shit. Well, one day we will find out what that was. I am confident we will hear those words at some point. All right, the choppers are off. Transition from emotional scenes into dopeness, right? Again, with these backgrounds, they're just so striking. That's cool. It's really cool. Oh, and the hangar door closes. Ooh, the long shadow into shadow. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, hi, buddy. Wait, you want to fucking go, dude? I don't trust that at all. Yeah, let's go drinking with a kid. Oh. Yeah, as if Robo is going to let itself get put away. I don't fucking think so. Go. All right, transition us. All right, we got battles and stuff. A city skyline, searchlights. Vogler sphere inbound. And we got our weird tank cannon thing. Right. Such a strange looking device. I don't know what it is. That was a cool transition. Oh, there's more than one. Got it. I thought there was just one. Ooh, enemy on the horizon. Great, great trope to lean into here. I love that. Right, you just wipe the world instantly. This three samples as I did in 10 years ago? Who brought forth the beautiful? It's like he still sounds like Vogler, right? Wow. That's insane. Look at that background. Look at that. Zwink. Wire act. What is it going to be? Whoa, that's sick. Old school stuff as hell. I still don't know what these things do. And they're all running off generators and stuff. Oh, who's that? Uh-oh, it's Ivan. Uh-oh, he's gonna take something down. Fuck, we got a mole. Check. This is cool. I love being able to see multiple sides of an operation as it happens. It actually feels right here. It feels really well done. Ah, so it's some kind of trapping thing. Oh, what? Okay. We're just gonna electromagnetically push it into space? That's fucking sick, honestly. It won't. It won't, because there are more episodes. Sorry. No chance this works. Hmm. Oh, wow, we have it. Open it in the anti-Shizuma field. Dun, 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 dun. So wait, what is being made clear? I don't understand. I guess I'm not supposed to yet. It hasn't been revealed yet. Alright, what's Ivan gonna do? Whoa, what darkness. Oh, that's so fucking crazy. Dink, 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 dink. Cool. All these little sections on the inside are amazing. Ah, the last drops. All the way into our trap. But then something's gonna go wrong. Jeez. Oh, and it covers the... full eclipse. Wow. I love the little zigs in each one on alternating frames. That's dope. Very unique looking. It's working. It's working. But then... Nani? But you knew this was happening. Yeah. What have you realized? Whoa, what a place. What a location. Oh. A way to protect Shizuma drives from the anti-Shizuma? What? What? Oh, fuck. Clong. Is that Ivan's doing? It must be. He's the ground guy. And the others aren't strong enough to hold it. Just one and the whole network goes down. Pop, 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 pop. Fuck. Ivan! Sabotage. Beastie Boys. Whoa. How does that car work? It must run on petroleum. God damn it. Not again. Out of where? Wait, aren't we in the field? How does Uranus work in the field? I guess we're not in the field. I guess it doesn't matter. Fuck. Shit. God damn it. Alright, he made his own cool entrance. Good job, Ivan. Okay, so it will. Question and answer. Uh-oh. Dope city backgrounds. Oh, God. Oh, no. Can we get a Robo up in here, please? Please? And that's it. Full failure. What are you gonna do against that thing? Like, what even? Oh, wait, the Greta Garbo is carrying Robo, right? It's carrying Robo to the place, right? Bakana! What up? Hi! I am Big Robot. Enhance! It's me, Greta Garbo. Where is it? Impossible. Breaking the rules just because he wanted to go to Shanghai, right? Hi, it's me, Big Boy. Oh, it's so cool. Give me a go. Come on, Robo. Oh, it's so cool. Long shadows again. Yeah, you better adjust that collar a little bit. What's up? Of course. Thanks, Tetsugu. Punch. Okay. Go. Get a true 1v1, huh? Alright. Ow. 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 Love those shadows. Thwack. Get thwacked on. Let's go. It's the best. The strongest robot in the world, baby. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Dude, that smoke effect was awesome. Wait, it has a barrier? Oh my god, what? You're in the zone. The Vogler zone. Uh-oh. Hi. We don't mind. Thunk. Yeah. Hoisted by your own petard. Bogled by your own Vogel. Is Ivan gone? Ivan is fucking dead. Whoa. Let's not go crazy here, boyo. I don't know if we're gonna get to do that this episode. Wait, who's that? Ah. Professor. But is it? Or is it? And it, my father. There it is. I'm with you there. I'm with you there. Fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Robo. Oh, cool scene. Cool scene. Cool scene. Fight the Death Star! 1v1 me, Death Star! Bro, no! Did his head just fully shatter? Daisaku, run away! Oh no! Oh god! In full color! Ow. What? Oh, tell me that's not nuclear coolant. What a scene, though. Ow. Fiend. Oh my god! Yes! What episode? Much wow. Full ED. And we know that there's just going to be a little preview thing at the end, so we can stop here, right? We can cut it early? Let's cut it early. Bada boom! Oh my god, what an ending! Ah, what an ending to the episode. So we get confirmation on the Ginrei question. Full confirmation that is Vogler, which means it's the same for Genya as well, right? For the guy who's currently inside. We think that they're siblings. Okay. And then just gone. Whoa. Okay, back to the beginning to go through this episode. I think the thing that stood out to me most in this episode was actually backgrounds. There weren't as many, like in the previous episode, a lot of the things that stood out to me were these cool, big animated cuts with cool camera movement and dope awesomeness. This one felt more of a slow-paced episode until the end sequence, which is more fast-paced, but even then it sort of like ramps up to a tense moment, and then all of that is dispelled in a really, really tense moment that leaves us on something of a cliffhanger or a cliff faller as Robo falls backward into everything. But it was the backgrounds and composition of this episode that really stood out to me. Like this moment, something about it with the fan in front of Ginrei is interesting to me. And Ginrei crying here reminds me, now that I've seen through it, of Robo crying at the end, which is something that we're going to have to talk about because it's a very interesting sequence. Also love the use of reflections there. And I like this scene of this funeral, living and dying unto the Lord. And it is, again, it is a Christian seeming monotheistic funeral with this one Lord. And it is the leader of them who is now wearing like a thing around his neck and holding a book. So again, seemingly Christian theology, and giving this speech. And that's really, really interesting. And he touches on the importance of the energy system and how it has shaped and changed this world, and calls him our source of power and our source of peace, having become our light and the wings on which we fly. And then we drop him into the sea in a super mecha coffin. I love this little moment, how Daisaku kind of goes to say his goodbye, right? And is like unable to do anything. And then in a flash, we're pulled away from the scene and dropped into through clouds and into the ocean and just gone. And then this background is the first of the really, truly striking ones that I see. I mean, look at that cloud cover. It's gorgeous. Okay, then we get our info on what the Vogler Sphere ball is doing, and it is bad. Also interesting is that in the Bashtarl incident, it like wiped out the area and then power came back, I thought. But now it is just leaving a wake of inactive Shizuma drives. They don't come back. It just is gone, like permanently, which is really interesting to me, and really bad. All of these scenes of it moving through these cities and just giving us these great landmarks, San Francisco, DC, New York, all of these locations is super amazing and genuinely terrifying. The idea that everything would stop working, including all emergency services, is really bad. And it is crossing the Pacific Ocean to continue its wave of terror and take away all of the energy. Correct, bad. And so we've got an idea. We're going to use these weird Kadingir mecha ball launcher laser beam cannon electromagnetic net webs to shoot it into space. Super rad idea. Very finicky. Seems like there's no chance of that working for real. But cool idea. Apparently it worked once in Bashtarl, but the problem with that is that means that the enemy is going to be ready for it. I love that even though they currently have Shizuma drives working, this guy has just straight switched to matches, has just full adapted, and is like, I am not having a lighter explode in my hand again, no chance. And then he gives an order without any justification, which is, take Robo, your friend, who you care about a lot, and seal it away forever. Also, don't fight. Also gives the order to not fight to Tetsugu, the most gung-ho about fighting of all of them. Honestly, it seems to me like the professor wants them to show up in a dramatic way, and I'm wondering if this is like, whether he planned for this or if this is plot hole territory. Because of the way that others, like the monks who come to him when he goes to that weird location with the big staircase, they come up to him and they're like, the Greta Garbo has disappeared. Totally unexpected event, when you gave an order to the most gung-ho about fighting of them, and also the kid who is reliant on Robo and wants desperately to prove himself, to not fight and also put Robo away forever. It's like, did he intend for them to show up later in a dramatic sequence, or was he actually wanted them to seal it away and just wasn't giving a justification for it for no reason? It's a weird use of what I would consider a trope, which is, I order you not to go and fight, which almost inevitably leads to that character coming and fighting and doing the thing anyway. But it's a little confusing to me, like, did he intend this? Because he acted perfectly for intending it, and really badly for actually wanting them to go and do the things that he ordered them to do. So, I don't really know. I'm a little confused by that. Don't know. Anyway, do love this sequence as we chase him down. I guess it's here down the hallway. Yeah, as they all run down this hallway, and then we do just the commander, and then we do this rotating shot. Zoop. That's super sick. And then frame him in the arm coming through. I really like that hallway shot. It's cool as hell. Okay, we move along. Even still, the sign flows. Oh man, this location, just standing chilling on a dilapidated, destroyed Eiffel Tower is rad as hell. And Ivan questions his leader, and you should not be questioning me. I also really love the pink and blue backgrounds in here. They're super cool. They're almost like structured. There's almost like a grid pattern to it that sort of rides off of the grid pattern of the city, as these two like sources of light go across each other. But it's just super cool looking and really ethereal and whack and weird. And he shoots at him, but he's not shooting at him. He's shooting at a rat. And I love the little jump scare here where it's like, no, not the IP. And he picks up the thing and he's fine. It's cool. Great use of shadows. This whole location where they're walking down this hallway that's just lights everywhere, also super rad. And yeah, Daisaku, Tetsugu, Taiso all talking it through. Taiso gives him some information, and I love this transition. He fades out, fades in the same location. Right there. Bing. Why? Why does Robo have to be that way? Why you gotta do that way? And I really like this really cute conversation with Ginrei as well. Some of it is just jealousy. When I was 12, flashback. And we don't see the face of the guy pulling her back. We just don't see it. So we don't know if that's Genya, which it could be, but it might not be as well. And there's a huge question about that, which is that Genya constantly talks as if he is Vogler himself. And we've got this whole resurrection-y idea of people keep seeing Vogler on top of the sphere, or, you know, on the Tower of Notre Dame. Like, Vogler is back, but he's dead. He's got to be dead. Unless he was resurrected, de-aged, and turned into his son, who is Genya? Or Genya has just taken on the mantle of Vogler and people are seeing him as Vogler, but it seems more supernatural than that, and it's quite a question of curiosity for me personally. I just don't know. Okay, so away we go, flashing lights, yellow, yellow. Love the stark yellow scene. It's really pretty, and I love the moment where Daisaku turns around and walks away with a long shadow cast by this sliver of light from the hangar bay, and then it closes and leaves him in darkness. It's real good. And then we get this moment from Tetsugu that's almost ominous. It's like, we're gonna go have some fun. It's like, shit, are you gonna beat the crap out of a kid, man? What are you talking about, dude? But no, he's got his own plan in mind, and it's pretty cool. I love these eye catches. They're super sick. They just are. And welcome to Shanghai, and we start ramping up the tension a little bit and getting stuff going. Love the look at these backgrounds, man. Like, what? 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 They're all so different. Like this with the streaks of light in a crosshatched pattern, this with the full bokeh in the background. They're all so different. And then, of course, the music is rad. Look, we've talked about that before. The whole symphonic full orchestral score is awesome. And I love leaning into this trope of everybody's waiting, and then the big enemy appears on the horizon. It's so rad. And as before, I think we talked about this before, but everything in Giant Robo has been like Saturday morning cartoon tropes and comic book superhero tropes and things that you've 100,000% seen before, just ramped up in like intensity as well as ramped up in quality of execution, and it all fucking works, man. It all works really well together, and I think it's really rad. Yeah. Yep. Like, Giant Robo hasn't done a lot of new stuff, like super new things. It's just done everything as well as it can possibly be done. And I love it. I really love it. So this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Soon all of you will learn who brought forth the beautiful light, the beautiful night, which is a Vogler line. Now this fits if Genya is just trying to change the world's viewpoint on Vogler and be like, oh, it was Vogler who did all these things. But it also works if, like, he is Vogler and is obsessed with proving that he was the best. This scene of just wiping out all the lights as a layer that just gets wiped out is fantastic looking. And we switch our power source to old school style. This is a minor thing in the flow of everything, but it's not easy to execute in terms of filmmaking wise. It's not easy to demonstrate the execution of a big multifaceted operation by showing us all these little bits and pieces and make us feel like it's real. And there are really like hundreds of people out there with dozens of these weird apparatuses and dozens of generators to make all of them work. But we managed to make it all work in a really incredible way, and it all looks awesome. And there are a bunch of scenes that we probably won't hit, but scenes of people in like control rooms that look really good, and people controlling in these like outdoor control stations that are really good, and setting things up and getting things going, and it all clicks together to make it all feel legit. It's just dope. It's just dope. So we get to see the whole plan in like, here's our prediction of what we hope will happen, which should be an indicator to us that it's not going to happen that way, because of course not. And then the Vogler sphere comes in, and wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, closer, closer, now. I mentioned it when it was happening, but I love the look of these lines, right? I think there's a temptation when you're doing these like electric wires or whatever to do them as all zigzag all the time, or just go crazy with them. Toning it down like this makes them feel kind of real, which is weird because the machines that they're coming out of, like the weird brass gun things with a hot air balloon on the front and like a Fabergé egg on the top, like what the fuck even is that? I don't know. They're super, super dumb looking, honestly. They're cool, but they're super dumb, weird looking. But toning down the actual effect that they have, they're not massive, enormous beam lasers of awesome Sakuga shooting into the sky. They're just zippy lines. Works really well. I think it's good. I think it's a good move. Okay, I love this location. I want to go here. I want, like, me IRL, I want to go here, and also I want to have more characters go here more often because it's a rad location. And shit starts to go whack. I don't exactly know what Ivan did, but it doesn't matter. We know that Ivan sabotaged these things, and we get this moment of him silhouetted against a building in the background, demonstrating exactly that something had gone wrong. He leaps upon his car, which then drives out and around to a place, and then the car is in the exact position that Uranus like comes up and melds with the car, and it becomes the cockpit of the thing, and the headlights of the thing become the eyes of Uranus. Like, who thought of this shit? That's brilliant. That's fucking awesome. I got no idea. And also, I love that we answer this question. It's like, how did Uranus, whatever. Uranus is, I think, how he says it. How did it get under there in the city? And we find out a little bit later, because it's got a giant drill on the bottom that it can turn into, that it's only thwarted in its getaway by being too close to the Vogler sphere. Very much a hoisted by its own petard situation. And he tells us specifically it will become a useless lump of metal if it gets too close. Super cool that all of these things feel consistent. And they do. They do feel consistent, and I think they're great. Man, it driving around just like sort of like I forget what the droid is called, but the assassin droid in The Mandalorian shooting stuff. It's rad. The explosions are good. The falling apart of this whole scheme is great and effective. And then what's that sound? And we start to get... Okay, so it starts with just the of those big engines. Okay, there it is. So there's a huge sequence here where once Robo appears, we don't get music. It's all just the sound of Robo landing, and then the ka-chunk as it lands, and then there's this ba-bum, ba-bum of like a heartbeat. That. Like deep bass heartbeat. That leads us up into... As soon as the Greta Garbo is seen, the music comes in. And I can't play this out because copyright, right? Like, obviously. But, goddamn, that track coming in is awesome. The whole Robo appearance is fantastic. Tetsugu is here, and each arm, ka-chunk, kunk, kunk, ka-chunk. Bam. Oh, it does something to me, man. And it does something to Ivan, too. He knows what he's up against. It's a problem. And Daisaku as well. Let's go, Robo. I love the way that Daisaku commands Robo is just like, yes, Robo, do the thing that you do, and Robo just does the thing. I think it's great. It's like he's fully not actually in control of it. He's just like, go! Take it from here. It's great. Yoranusu just being like bonk, bonk is amazing. It's a cool ass fight, and of course, Robo just chucks him backward into the area affected by the thing, and that's all we needed. And then, of course, we totally womp Ivan completely. Cool background, great looking sky. And the doctor appears, and bad things are afoot. Grr, I'm gonna get ya. Don't do it. Don't do it. And he does it, and Robo punches the thing, and we find out that even Robo is no match for the Vogler sphere. Shit. Fuck. No. And Robo begins to weep. Big, goopy tears. Why can Robo cry? I don't know. What is Robo crying? I don't know. Got two possible answers here mechanically. One is hydraulics fluid. The other is much scarier. It's coolant for the nuclear cores. That's a bad fucking thing to be leaking. Because then if that's the case, a meltdown is possible, and if a meltdown happens, that proves, well, first off, Robo goes bye-bye, and it also proves everyone's fears about Robo correct, right? And then that puts Daisaku in a really tough position, like being evaporated by a nuclear meltdown, which would be quite bad for him. It also seems like it's possibly the most dramatic thing that could happen here is that this water, seemingly water that is leaking from Robo, could be the coolant for the reactor. And without some really quick thinking, we could be in for a secondary disaster in the wake of this current disaster. And I think that's a really, really cool idea because if Robo has, like maybe this is why the leader guy, the commander, told them not to bring Robo, is because he knew they'd be tempted to fight it, and that if it gets in a big fight with the Vogler sphere, there's the possibility of a secondary disaster occurring, right? And everything going wrong. That's an interesting thought. It does seem to me to be like maybe the most dramatic possibility, and that means that it's kind of likely because you want to write things dramatically. But I don't know if that's exactly what will go down. We will have to wait until next week to find out. For now, I'm going to pull up Sakagaburu, and I'm going to see if there's anything that stands out particularly on the Sakagaburu, because I know that there are some cool cuts in this episode that I didn't get to in this discussion. So give me a sec. Quite a few little cuts, so let's go ahead and check them out. Bonk, 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 bonk. 8 total. Cool. And I guess they'll kind of be going in backward. I'm gonna bonk those in reverse order. So I'm gonna go from the first posted one to the most recently posted one instead. Cool. So this is the cut of the Bosch-Tarl incident 2 years ago by Higano. Lots of character acting, lots of debris flying by. And then we get the boom, boom explosion effects as well. But we've seen some of those before, right? Oh, we don't actually get those in this cut that's clipped. Cool. I think there's actually some more interesting stuff that happens in that sequence, but there is good character acting here. Okay. Also 2 years ago, this is Robo taking off and heading toward the thing. Nyom, the fade into Ginrei, the zoom from Vogler all the way. That is pretty rad. That is pretty rad. The lean back. It's not quite an Obari punch, but it's kind of close. Boom, bam, 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 bam. Fuck. And then the welling up of tears and this big sweeping animated shot. Zoom. I love the way that the shadow or the lighting on Robo's face fades out as we pull back. It really makes it three-dimensional. That's so good. It's so good. And then we fall back with Robo crying. Big watery tears. And everybody's not happy. Cool. Yeah, this sequence as he just zooms around, swinging his head around. Blam, 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 blam. Cool explosions. Crazy stuff. Great. Oh, the whole walk cycle sequence in here. It's great. It's a really cool sequence. I like it a lot. I think there's some really solid character acting in all of this, from both Taiso, Tetsugu, and Daisaku being sort of like thrown around as well. Such a dork. Okay, explosions, fire, impact frames, right, boom, boom, bam, boom, bang. I love that scene. I think that's just so perfect. So, like, classic-y. Bam! And then all the guys run up. Sweet. Nabeshima, with all these guys running forward. Click, jump, car, leap, background, zoom, stop, and then the appearance. Vroom. That's so rad. Such a rad mechanical design. Jumps in through the sunroof, moonroof, whatever. Click, click. I like that sequence as well. The way that it clicks into place. That's fucking sick. Okay. And finally, Robo's final appearance. Boom. And these moments with the big arms coming out and dropping down are just iconic immediately. Immediately iconic. Robo standing up. Big, long shadow. And the reveal of Daisaku. Super cool. And then finally, we move forward, and then we get clonged by this guy. Goes back, gets clonged again, gets up, knocks him back, and causes a problem. Oh, yeah, there's this moment that I missed before. Boom. Okay, so it's just a rocket that's fired that explodes and shatters all the windows in the area. I love the way all this smoke looks, and these effects are really cool. And that's all I have to say about it, and that's the last cut listed for the episode. Boom, we did it. Hey, look. To no one's surprise, to no one anywhere's surprise, episode 3 of Giant Robo is also really good. Who would have thought? I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was rad. We are left in a pretty tense cliffhanger situation that I also think is rad, and I'm excited to see where we go from here. That's going to be a wrap for me, boys and girls. I really like this show. What else can I say, man? I really like it. It's got some cool mysteries to it that are simple, but cool. It's got a cool villain sequence thing that I still don't understand all the pieces and parts of. And it's got Robo, and Robo is the coolest robot in the entire world. I don't know about the most powerful robot in the entire world, but I do know about the coolest, and it's Giant Robo. See you next week for more Giant Robo. Peace.